book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's Online Storytime.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Teacher Missy.
And we are so excited to have you join us today. Hey, Teacher Missy, Storytime friends, you ready to sing?
Oh, let's have a little song this morning.
All right, can you guys get your clappers ready? Whether you're clapping with your hands, you're clapping with your elbows, or your knees, whatever you're clapping with, here you go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. Oh, that was such excellent clapping. And I am ready to hear a story. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm hungry this morning, Miss Tracy. Didn't eat breakfast.
Okay.
Look at the picture on our board this morning. This is a picture of what? Boys and girls, can you see? What do you think that might be? Right. It's a blueberry muffin.
Oh my heavens, Teacher Missy. And guess what?
What?
The blueberry muffin is the state muffin of Minnesota.
That's right. It is the state muffin of Minnesota. And why is that, Miss Tracy?
Well, you can find a lot of wild blueberries in Minnesota.
Yes, you can. We have quite a few of them up at our lake. And lots of animals like to eat those. Lots of animals like to eat those. And you know who really likes to eat those?
Who?
The bears.
The bears
The
love
bears.
blueberries.
But there are no blueberries yet.
No.
Not yet.
No.
But the blueberry muffin is our state muffin.
Isn't that incredible? And how lucky are we to even have a state muffin?
Yeah, and especially a blueberry muffin.
That's right.
Because they're pretty delicious.
So, do you have any good books about muffins?
Who would think? But I do. Miss Tracy.
Yes, my friend.
I have a fun book this morning.
I see a muffin.
Do you see? And what else do you
I
see?
see 3 muffins and a wild animal.
A large wild animal.
And the fun thing is, we can see those sometimes in Minnesota.
Yes, we can see these in Minnesota. We don't see a lot of them here, but if we go a little farther to the east, if we go to Duluth and then up the North Shore, they have lots of these. Yes, you're right, it's a moose. And what happens if you give a moose a muffin? Should we find out? This book was written by Laura Numeroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond, and they have written other books for kids. If you give a mouse a cookie, you might know that one. Yeah. Well, we're going to find out what a mouse does with Oh, there are 3 muffins. They look like they might have just come out of the oven because I see steam. Oh, no, that sounds good. I'm getting very hungry being here this morning. The book comes to us from HarperCollins Publisher. Let's find out about this guy. What's he doing? Of course, it could be a girl. I don't really know. Let's find out about the moose. If you give a moose a muffin, look at, he's tossing the muffin right out the window. Well, he'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mom's homemade blackberry jam. There he is, sitting behind the refrigerator. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another. And another. And another, and when they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. And he'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he's going to ask to borrow a sweater. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice that one of the buttons is loose. Well, he'll ask you for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing, and the button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. Look at him sitting on the dresser. It's not a good place for a moose to sit. So he will ask you for some old socks, and he will make sock puppets. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. He'll need some cardboard and paint. There he is, getting all his stuff ready. Then he'll ask you to help him make the scenery. What is the scenery, do you suppose, Miss Tracy?
I think it's the things that you look at that aren't people or puppets.
Okay, so kind of maybe the background for
Yeah,
the
maybe.
if he wants to do a puppet show, he wants a background, the scenery. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. So he'll ask for something to cover them up, and you'll bring him a sheet from your bed. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember that he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much, oh no, he'll knock over the paints. Messy moose. So he will use the sheet to clean up the mess. Then he'll ask you for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. So he will go outside and put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him jam, what do you think's gonna happen? He'll want a muffin to go with it. That moose. That's what happens if you give a moose a muffin.
Yes, ma'am. Would you and you Storytime friends like to do a flannel board?
You know, I love to do the flannel boards. Those are so fun.
I know, and I love to make flannel boards. So
You
we're
do
a good
great
team.
job. I
Thanks.
know, I know.
So, Online Storytime friends, if you notice, we have, guess what? Yep, they're muffins on our flannel board. Can you count them with me? Do you want to count up or down? Okay. Let's start here and we'll count down and then we'll count backwards to go back up.
Oh.
Are you ready? Here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wasn't that fun? Okay, but we're gonna do more fun things than that. We are going to sing a song, and it's called Down Around the Corner. And the words are really easy. I think you'll pick them up quickly, but it just goes, down around the corner at the bakery shop were 5 yummy muffins with blueberries on top. And then we're gonna see who comes to buy the muffins. Okay? Here we go. Down around the corner. Down around the corner in the bakery. Okay, we have to stop here because poor teacher Missy is leaning over trying to find the words. I have words for her right here.
She has my words. Thank you,
All
Miss
right.
Tracy.
All right, let's start singing again. Here we go. Down around the corner in the bakery shop were 5 yummy muffins with blueberries on top. Along comes a raccoon with $1 to pay. They buy a muffin and they take it away. Now, friends, how many muffins do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4 muffins we have left. You ready? Let's see who comes next. Down around the corner in the bakery shop were 4 yummy muffins with blueberries on top. Along comes a bunny with $1 to pay. They buy a muffin and they take it away. There goes our bunny with a muffin. Now, story time, friends. How many muffins do we have left? Should we count them? 1, 2, 3. And down around the corner at the bakery shop were 3 yummy muffins with blueberries on top. Along comes a butterfly with $1 to pay. They buy a muffin and they take it away. That is a delicious muffin. Now, friends, we're down to 2. Can you count them with me? 1, 2. Let's see who's coming. Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 2 yummy muffins with blueberries on top. Along comes a squirrel, 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 with $1 to pay. They buy a muffin and they take it away. I think the squirrel is going to eat that muffin right there. What do we have left? We have 1 lonely muffin.
1.
I wonder if I have 1 more friend to come and buy a muffin. Let's find out. Here we go. Down around the corner in the bakery shop was 1 yummy muffin with blueberries on top. Along comes a frog. Ribbit, 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 with $1 to pay. They buy a muffin and they hop it away. Bye, everybody. Wish you could share this delicious blueberry.
Wipe your mouth, frog.
Down around the corner in the bakery shop, all the yummy muffins are gone.
Miss Tracy,
Yes.
I have another really fun story this morning.
Oh my goodness, is that a muffin she's holding?
She is holding a muffin, and can you see what she's doing? She's got something, she's looking at it through
She's got
something.
a magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass. So
What
she's,
does that do?
well, that makes things bigger and you can really examine something.
So that must be what the word magnify means.
Right. To magnify means to get bigger. And she's looking at it, and I don't know what she's looking for, though. But she's really taken a pretty good look at it. This book is called Mitzi Tulane, Preschool Detective. In the Secret Ingredient. She must be looking for something in that muffin, do you think?
I think so.
And a detective. A detective is somebody that is searching for clues,
That's right.
trying to solve a question of some kind. You could be a sock detective when you can only find 1 sock. I'm sure your mom is a shoe detective when you can only find 1 shoe. Well, Mitzi Tulane is looking for something in a muffin. This book was written by Lauren McLaughlin and illustrated by Debbie O'Hine. And I think I'm saying that wrong. The secret ingredient, which means she doesn't know what it is. Mitzi Tulane, preschool detective, was playing with her friend Max. They had already investigated Mommy's shoe closet, spied on Daddy, who was on the phone with someone named Work, and searched for evidence under baby Kevin's crib. It was a slow day until snack time rolled around. "Don't eat that," said Max. "Why not?" said Mitzi. She loved her father's muffins. Max scooted close. "Sometimes," he whispered, "my mom sneaks things into my food." "Like what?" said Mitzi. Max scooted even closer. "Like spinach." Mitzi was stunned. She knew Max's mother, who didn't seem the type. "She's always sneaking vegetables into my food," said Max, "and she thinks I can't tell. That's the worst part." Mitzi stared at that muffin, wondering if her father could be as sneaky as Max's mom. Then she dragged Max and the muffin into her bedroom. She inspected it with her magnifying glass. It looked like an ordinary muffin, but no good detective would leave it at that, so she broke it into 1,000,000 pieces. And there, amidst the crumbly crumbs, was something so small you could hardly see it. Max ordered Mitzi, "Hand me that plastic bag. We've got work to do." I wonder what she found in the muffin. While Daddy continued his phone call with Work, Mitzi and Max snuck out of the apartment and across the hall. "No unnecessary noise," Mitzi whispered, "or the super Tall Dan will hear us." But it was too late. Tall Dan was staring at them with his mop and his bucket and that big goofy smile on his face. "What's in the bag, buckaroos?" he asked. "I can't disclose that information," said Mitzi, and don't call us buckaroos." Mitzi led Max to apartment 6H, where the twins, Juan and Juanita, lived. They were her go-to neighbors, when cases were more technical. "Step into our crime lab," said Juan. Inside was a miracle of science. There were petri dishes and microscopes, probes and forceps, and all manner of investigative and pointy instruments. Mitzi gave them the evidence. "It's so small," she explained, you can hardly see it." "No problem," said Juanita. "We'll see it with science." With state-of-the-art forceps, which means top of the line, Juanita placed the crumb between two slides, examined it under the microscope. "Is it spinach?" Mitzi asked. "I'm afraid the evidence is inconclusive," said Juanita. "We're going to have to consult Bun Bun. He is the only one who can verify our theory." "So you have a theory," said Mitzi. "Please," said Juanita, "we mustn't rush this." I don't know who Bun Bun is. In a corner of the lab, Juan and Juanita lifted a cloth to reveal a cage filled with straw, celery, and a water bottle with a metal spout. Juan lowered the evidence right inside the cage. "Stand back," he warned. "Bun Bun does not like to be crowded." Mitzi hugged Gijo Gaboose close while Max gripped her hand. A moment later, Bun Bun appeared from beneath the pile of straw. He approached the evidence that was too small to see. He wiggled his nose. He sniffed the air. Then all at once he pounced on the evidence and he consumed it.
Oh no!
He ate the evidence. "I knew it," said Juanita. "No," said Juan, "you only suspected. Now you know." "I stand corrected," said Juanita. "Detective Tulane, that what we have here is, I wonder what it is. What do they have? A trace of carrot. Ugh, said Max. What kind of a madman puts carrots in a muffin? The kind of madman I call Daddy, said Mitzi. That's who. But why can't a muffin just be a muffin, cried Max. Does everything need to be a stinking vegetable? No, it doesn't, said Mitzi. Well, Juan got Max a soothing glass of milk. But sometimes you have to deal with the world as it is, Max. Not just the way you'd like it to be. Isn't that right, Jijo Kaboo? I think this is Gigi Kaboo. Jijo Kaboo. It's a fun name.
It is.
It's a fun name. Juan and Juanita, said Mitzi. Write up your results. Way ahead of you, said Juanita, who handed her the report. Crime scene report. Officer name, Juanita. Expert witness, Bun Bun. Confirmed, carrot. Mitzi led Max back down the hallway. What's on the paper? Asked Tall Dan. Proof, said Mitzi. Proof that sometimes the culprit is right under your nose. Yeah, said Max, and that's why the world needs a preschool detective. Carrots in the muffin. That's funny.
Hey, story time, friends. Hey, Teacher Missy,
Yes, Miss Tracy.
do you want to sing a song?
Oh, you know I love to sing with you.
Now, story time, friends, we're going to do something kind of fun today. We are going to use a shaker for our first song, and we're going to use a scarf for our second song. Shaker, scarf, shaker, scarf, shaker, scarf. Okay? So out of your story time kits, can you find your shaker egg? And if you don't have a story time kit, they're waiting here for you at the library. Come and get them. And if you don't have a shaker egg, shake whatever you have. I'm going to hand Teacher Missy our favorite envelope with dried popcorn in it.
I just love this.
Oh, excuse me? I'm dropping my shaker egg, people. Because I heard something. Yes. Story time, friends. Tiger would like to join us.
Oh, good morning, Tiger. How are
Good
you?
morning, Teacher Missy. Hello, Storytime friends. Tiger's gonna sit there while we shake. Now, I thought that we probably shouldn't talk about muffins without singing the Muffin Man. Does anybody know this song? This actually started out as a rhyme, as a nursery rhyme in essence, and then it became a song. And a lot of nursery rhymes have history to them. And this one was kind of fascinating history because whoever made up this song was singing about a real muffin man who really lives on Drury Lane. Okay?
Wow, I did
Yeah,
not know
so there
that.
was a real person who baked muffins and he lived on Drury Lane. And this is how this song goes. Can you shake along with us? It's called The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Should we do it again? Okay, here we go. Get those eggs shaking. Oh, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Yay! I love that song. For some reason, that song makes me happy. Maybe because it's about muffins. All right, now, my friends, can you find your scarves? I'm going to hand Teacher Missy her green one. It feels like it's been a long time since we have scarves.
Yes, it has been.
And we are going to use our scarves to help us bake muffins, okay? And we're going to mix the batter. Can you twirl? We're going to mix the batter, and then we're going to pour it. Got it? And then we have to put it in the oven, and we have to cook our pans. And finally, what do? We're gonna eat it. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. This is the way we mix the batter, mix the batter, mix the batter. This is the way we mix the batter when we bake some muffins. Ooh, it looks all mixed up. Now what do we have to do? We better pour it in our pans. Ready? This is the way we pour the batter, pour the batter, pour the batter. This is the way we pour the batter when we mix our muffins. Now, we've got the batter poured and we're gonna very carefully put it in the oven. Here we go. This is the way we cook our pans, cook our pans, cook our pans. This is the way we cook our pans when we bake some muffins. Finally, they're out. They smell incredible. Can you take a deep smell? Oh, so good.
Pretty yummy.
I know, and now it's time to eat them. Here we go. This is the way we eat our muffins, eat our muffins, eat our muffins. This is the way we eat our muffins. Now our song is done. Yay! Thanks for waving with us. Teacher Missy, what a fun day we had today.
It was a great day. It was just so much fun.
And who knew you could spend a whole half an hour talking about blueberry muffins?
I know it.
So delicious though, and we counted our muffins. And we had a lot of friends come and eat our muffins.
Yes, we did.
That was really fun. And Mitzi Tulane, preschool detective, figured out there was a carrot in her muffin. That was madness. Simply madness.
Madness,
people.
when we do that.
And of course, we learned what happens if you give a moose a muffin. A lot of things ensue.
A lot of things.
Yes. But now I think it's time to say goodbye.
I think so.
Storytime friends, do you want to sing with us? All right, here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Find a muffin to eat.